On 26th January, I'm thinking of the campaign, I'm thinking of the elections, but more than the campaign and the elections, I'm thinking of 8th January 2025.
Okay.
The day after we have sworn in and left Independence Square, I'm thinking about the mess we're going to inherit. We're going to inherit a very difficult situation, and it will take all of us to stand together and let our Ghanaians understand the mess. I'm telling you, what you have seen today is not what it is. The day after they leave this office, you will see the real mess in which this country is. Today, Dumso, they are kicking it like a football. Why? Because he wants to kick it over the 7th January 2025 line and hand the trouble over to somebody else. On 25th January, I'm thinking of the campaign, I'm thinking of the elections, but more than the campaign and the elections, I'm thinking of 8th January 2025.
Okay.
The day after we have sworn in and left Independence Square, I'm thinking about the mess we're going to inherit. We're going to inherit a very difficult situation, and it will take all of us to stand together and let our Ghanaians understand the mess. I'm telling you, what you have seen today is not what it is. The day after they leave this office, you will see the real mess in which this country is. Today, Dumso, they are kicking it like a football. Why? Because he wants to kick it over the 7th January 2025 line and hand the trouble over to somebody else.
Ghana for nyina no yeti asie se wono ni 4 years anka Ghana for wo stress yen fanto abanfa ma na wo medi wo man Ghana so no enam mesa NPP amanyoko no wo me creating ntino wo bakra na 4 years no enya dia wo betumi ede aye edwuma bia na mesre so kure bisa ne se Ghana for ahye ne bose kami December 7th wo mo beto aba ede amana na sanse ni sem bia wo keka ne de eyade ame na na ya se wa medwe hokura na menti ase mami nyina akwa abashonko fambra atija jumedie so ewo Kumasi online TV meje de senya nkopon wadom obi biara ho ye medi ene na ya se wa ha na ATP wono so aba be kamensa wa hanom si ansama ya boaboa no de baba so mo sa atija jumedie no pay ye de ni nyina no eba ye be hwe ye papa se enensem no wa dwunhwe bia efa ho aneja wo de afa comment section na se ede ama me sa so na mehwe so wonya subscribe to the channel subscribe ma me uwi adoma na edan chen no click so ema mi video biara ye de betum bia no ubenya notification ewo phone so na wahwe bi mehwe so se de ekoso wo mpotemu bia entwa ye ya abasa wo de bedan ya ti djumedie no me number 0557036109 ubetimi edit videos pictures audios ni bibia no wo de send me ewo WhatsApp saso na mehwe ye papa so we ni djumedie ho na abasa obeso ya senso a 055062 3377 and answer 0557036 numbers 2 no be abe free for sponsorship biano ya bejebre na ye no atwhwe commercial to se Kumasi online media school any American painting na sabe wo maso ya se ye di atija jumedie no e ba be som Kumasi online GH nso no ya ba ya humadin ye papa wo hono mti me show subscribe to Kumasi online TV ewia na wa subscribe to Kumasi online GH nso ede amame nyame ya adoma next month ena yenuanoma wo mo JHS wo mo ba be cho wo mo BEC ye basic education certificate examination na sa examination at say wo Ghana wo wie JHS eno ne final exams a wo tro na wo tro wie ansa na grades a wo benya no ye de wako sa grades ne pia wo de wako akopie mu e wo senior high school na menenam social media yi show ma mani twa se de bia no aya na ya se wa me ho premese me pensem pa e de aba be shom na menenam show na me hu se BEC yi fo de letter tetenti aba abonten na wo mo nsema wo mo kan se ya nhwe ye ya nyame ya adoma nka next month am free wo mo ba be cho BEC yi no wo mo ba be postpone adan a wo mo si aban no e de wo mo ka 90 million Ghana cedis we free wayek ane otini ye papa BEC might be postponed if government fails to release 90 million Ghana cedis. This is coming from WAEC. Omaya team NPP amadio kwenu sole a wo mu betueche Ghana fo aso saade de yoni sebi esem hunu ne nsema ayamfa kwemu nkoa no na hwe WAEC fo ene de saisem ya ba bonte se emofra wo ma ko school fit wo mo kola brema ba be wie SHS akwo mo ba be hwe nim so matumi akọ the next step ye SHS no WAEC so wo mo de wo mo kantis wo menche sai sika ne dia I da say be away BC no wo mu betwem anase wo mu be postpone ATP
nana ya sewa
bibi aboko de
yankopon admo na also
me so nyankopon wadom me ho ye yie papa pa wo da yie di
ya me da yie pa
ECG for ne wo mu peso wo mu haye pound
nsa wo bo mu di na pe you must na case so we bibi was spiritual
and to what say ya betena fide ma no mu nya hu se me be chabo wo mu na se ye ne 10 asemo ATP
nana ya sewa
sisi awaye kefo ase ye nuana ma wo mo be throw exams next month nyame amfa kwema wo mo be postpone die sense wo mo je 9 million Ghana cedis free aban ho aban ne pese wo de be ma wo mo
okay nana ya sewa no pe ma ya hwefo nyina kwa abamra dwumedi so se da ne de nyina mo je bre na mo hwe ya atija dwumedi nana ya sewa empembeble no se wuti sasem bi se ya na are ho paaye oh my Ghana ye team de bia Adansie yankwaji loan wo baby a oh my Ghana mu wase yankasa mo die timemufo ye ka tax ahodura na ya sewa yihwe no my Ghana mu nyina achi no yempanifo isa de ka nana obeka ya minim tama wo tro BC de ba na wo tro bi na we wani ji pa se ntimi ba be wie SHS
ya tade nyina
pay
nickname na ebubo echi wa kai me metete mre
sa ho wo se na emo de wo se na Sunday drama shatadi
ECG fo adwuma mo hu nde
ye mo budin bi
ye mo budin wate yesra mo ma ye adwuma
ye mo budin wi na ya se wa short skirt black kama na tarisi so ye ma wie SHS se ye me beto so by this time na ya se wo ye kura enya wo de bi enye udebiem mesika memenya nkatete no keda so by this time nana yempani for no mugu omho ani mas nana dankwa kufuado ye umse nana ya sewa NPP for mo the free senior high school ba na free senior high school gra mo de bae no si bari ga se create transfer no omo no anu anya no mo so me demonstration ye tie wo nana dankwa kufuado ni NPP abai na BC de wo ye kefo de be kan nesa nimgu ase ne de totally marry nyakopon ba 7 December Kwana too much. Sure. NPP by pan na ya so wani ye ni don so pan de say omo ba ye bia woto de ama he no na no matima ma ye ni madane all no na ya so
mama ye say sifom
and egrofo we mo we need your marry no mo san so pe we bia masa we be mo ko fie be 100 years and san no masa ba
na just say ya asem emo aye de aye critical
na yes egrofo yi try exam next month and son junior is senior high school for so baba senior high school class na ye bibie wo hoyi enche na form 1 for ni ba be fie na form 2 for ni so asa for next so money we no
aba be wie mu wi ansa na form 1 for no
masaba na kwa bibie wo honom mo so teacher for ni waye ke for ni ketra for so mo dro mo ka na se what teacher for be ka se mo dro mo ka laptop
nai
ebesi na emaye
Nancy ya kwa mitini ya teacher for so mo be ko strike.
Mo be ko strike na ya say wa kwasi en penny phone say na mo say adwene pone na show mo trim ma. Na we wa ka chem say me ko sasante ne meto aba ma. There da enya possible say be possible by this year party. Na ya say wa possible na baomia say akonchira wo ye no. Even sala wo ye da na emfa man. Nyakopon kura mu say wa we. Enti won ko fie no won koda. Nana ya sewa yede
waye kede esi honomi yes sister Tracy Buache wode nsem bia ba abonten
okay
na Tracy nsem wode ba abonten me ngasa me mu no abom hu then na ma wo kai Tracy Buache
Tracy Buache the only side chick in Ghana
side chick papa
the Ghana papa no
ane
e ba ne side chick morning number 1
the Tracy Buache wari wie mene na social media issue MC Ameshe fato so mama ya say or say don't date married men. It's not right for someone to get married and tour with her husband only for you to just come in and wreck that home. Chesi Wache no.
Nana ya se wa mami musa se ebia na na taa.
Na taa be Tracy picture na boss we.
Tracy Wache. Ye Tracy.
Yeah Tracy Wache. Na car number plate na that way. 2222. Mo pele single 222.
Yeah Tracy ya ma jo Mahama Ray 2020.
And one mesbel wo body be chi wo mo
papa no. Papa and na de no ka kire ye say ye youth ni say.
Eja kwapia na ya bia edru wo de eso de a ne wo say eye no me kura no o se ma nyu obi kunu enchempena
ade be pese mi musa Tracy Wache say ade ba wo se no kunu no bi tare na ho ana
eye bia
because menti asiere na ya say wo say ya
no
eyo
mo di amafu kunu na mo hu say twe me de me ma obi adi o me kan in general amafu ajiji amafu kunonom ho e dia ye die tofie die bia etisi cars landlady ana ye mama fast na mani age ye wie cheri e bebisa se mo nkyere ye nkwan no ye so ye pesi ye so ye bi me body ye kita me sister ye body ketwa
ye mo de ton
ade ye do de me pe 1 million cross sister ye den mo nkyere ye nkwan ya mo fast wa moto fie satoto kasi bi mo se moton space era mo de ye ebi se de 200 Ghana cedi na share Kumasi eso mo ya we se ekwan bi da hono ma mo fa so mo de ye
Tracy yesterday one na wo kire ye kwan ye fa so bia don't talk
one na mo de papa no ba ni ye nhia papa de mu ntino
afa ni ye ba be hia bi ti member twin kaya dabi ye ofuto wo ka kire kra ye ntia ase ye straight the way economy ko pa dia na me manyo obi sugar daddy bia ga say eh mami
chairman da wase
dabi say wa oh dabi
we go dey me ya be scream ko
matana say wa no manya sugar daddy na sugar daddy be tete ama me oba be tu be fo na wo kwan afa so
so di ye
say pani
akala share di
what eti Tracy wo wa na me sue du bra yesa me wale ana ma wale obi di me kura matia so obi na bi di wo kuru dia masa we kasa kwa
wo kura wa ye bi ntiro na yesi ka ma no ye ka se ka ma ye no na what yesi
kasa kwa pa obi tafre ne be ni kuru ja pade ho
so ni pa kuru wo tafre ho me we ni tafre ye na auntie ho mi de mo bi ye me se auntie ye ho former president mua what did it be kola ye ni so na amafu kura mbu no
ama 2020 o report
nyina no efri it wo be tafre wo so tafre hu bi
me so tafre
obi efu
dem ye mpefu
odi ye efu to sabre ye kodi ye kopema ye so da kire ye beba betro na say we ATP me wada forget obi I think somewhere 2017-18 ye friend ama ama sao big musicians e wo Kumasi na nyame ya drum na nyankopon so de asofofo ni bi wo ha na menim kwaye nyankopon fa so eyi wo mo yire ma wo mo madam free pa ama sinemu sister obeko wechi so ampa afidie from nowhere ya wase oware oware sofo ni kunu no kura tama me twa LNG wo Kumasi on light TV no me de na be LNG so me hu be ma me hwe be ma ni din sam si ye meme nyame afi so bo suspect wa so di demo sedenyo no wa be trade ya Tracy Wache de ba bonti wa be trum e wa da sister Jason
delete na uya
wo bi eni mo title ana nyame a
ai wo do ni mu di
Asante regional dia bobo
afa Asante regional asho
ayu program bi eni ho no ma na wo nkobi ene me ton minim so be hwe dwumadi me ton na sister onu wale ye na so obi be batare hu kakere bia
obeye bias
it is a case to follow sir na so ma no me ka wo keep quiet and go and sit down go and look for a place and sit na mafu kuro no be ma watafru wa Asante radio ha no enye sam keto
yes amafo mari mama tini suo
amafu dia wu kuro wo be tale hu kakra
na Tracy Boston di wo ho wate.
Mo tomo bo.
Ya afa na ye ne ye ba te se ga se ye ne afu abebe.
Ye krefa se ye nya bia ye be hwe.
Ti ye owo to dan say ye be to be 3000.
Boni trouser komu nyina to car register no 2220. Number plate ne de customized number plate o.
Yes ye ba ye follow.
Ye be ba kakra e fi asa mo
se be 12 na de ada ref ana ref no. Me only say that o ref be catch bubusa.
Why you do what
dito me de be ma me ka no koni nyina
achiro. Celebrities no do na wugunu ni mo. Se da mo da se wa de ye ba yi. Na brand ye Henry Fit o se de ne wedding pono se wa ko bi. Baga na ekita no eyi bi pictures no wo mu eyi ye ba abonti nyina no na just one day after the wedding one kofio wa ma na yiri mpantu mi amfele honeymoon no na at the end of the day no won chire ye nkwan ni na ye mfa so o
ekwan no ma chire ye
ekwan we na
na ma chire
ye we ni de bi o
chire ni no ma chire ye
yes person no so amoton ye
na ya na busa Ghana
ka de si PK no ton ye
PK so de hara ya se
na we gamori Ghana
na ha se ibi kro panta ya o ya we ba kwa wato betima we mo be 3 years
I know ade nem say ye nkokro na o
na ye no a na se me ni mo bi okro mo
ye na ye fa ye ho aju
we ni obi okro mo na kokro wa na wa hye na university also de me kan yire ho so what ya so bet ya sama na wale no
mem oh engo don't go there me who be bia na ya sewa ale ma no should come to him who sika yesa ya obi ka ye kan kokora wo mo sha manfo enkokora wo mo ma wo so gu amanfo enu ma wo kapre maya wo so le davi go be 5 city kwa na complain house o se come to
mo kokora wa no mo fo atwode no sikata ho no
no
ha san krofo no
sikata
wa ma beji shatabandu to ba tinu ho a wo diska
what you mean now Tracy say futo we dey me obi ansuma wo kunu abra ye so ye becheche wo kunu ne re ana o say
no na ya sewa me say we baby a lord na mahama wo bi this time we say
ane wo bosse she ewiase no hu it goes round, the world goes round bibi biara wo be ye nne no it will come back to you Tracy want to me because say your foot work can no dia babonte. There is definitely something going on. For so many years want to remember to Ghana for. And then boom no. And about the 2 year full. Tetia break. Yeah, the fiasa na ye ba game. Mama said ye muji mani no. Mama ye kwan. Na ye so say Nyankopon hira no. E bi beto egu ye so. Na ye so
ana plug ya nyatena ma ye ba ye pamacho wa ha yesrem
yendu bebia yesrem
hai
emsia mami famu rem world of politics and dem call politics money dey alan kodo chairman tin osin krofo bi as wo mo plan say wo mo peso wo mu yi onu alan ni din ye free just a case ya ye ba be komo o ka kire wo mo say sa propaganda na mo be say mo ye na nya de e befa wo bi enu hon mo betumi ayi onu alan kodo chairman tin ni die free ballot paper na so na sa party bi na aba say the yellow party ni ade nyina na o so mo amota ye chi ni nyina no onu onim na wono no movement for change na the color yellow no free baby free and nothing is going to stop it. He is coming like a kai mo fe share with him say 2024 wono no or the GTP no eno no dey ba a transformational plan no wa plan ni bibia wo dey ba wo so no t-shirt keke kra betimi am no hobsin adoye we win 2024 election Mr. Hobson Alan we win 2024 election am say Alan nkamia me betena fidie manum say am kebi ma wo na t-shirt we ba win 2024 election dey en ne betwa mu say wo mesrew en da ma tafu benya ye mbefa na poka say a wo de ka kire Ghana fo say Kumasi fo de mu hia ye t-shirt ane che no Alan embekebi mesro wo transformational plan now dey aba no eye kama aye bo hudero e dey ama Ghana fo nyina say Kami December 7th omo fan to ba mfama isansa wo plan na mu odu na ada ye t-shirt se ma be ma ye na no ye dwa ye papa ebusu ayam kwa ni ko tie mra sisi a
we de weka ama amansa nyati so obia ni tumi bia obetime yi me free ballot paper no so na oba na kwa no yi bi free so go come say it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, when you propaganda na je say you say Alan etintima na you ana ada say agree say machim chemu minimu pa propaganda ye di wenna na musa Alan nipa don na kika sa na fe o ka say ana Alan e je ko obi ani diplomacy obetimi even attempt to say obeka say je ka basic diploma na wo ra da kra no yi bi free enti no dia mo fan tun che propaganda no mo ye be scheme near baby so disqualification be and consider the amaso now na we say ya ni padu do na nkasa no said we mo see me no we entry na in December na we go ana no ko ira free ana ko yi ana no free ballot paper so Ghana come I see what is in Kenya. I see. To be to the beginning, no plan there. No, say, woman, ain't gonna happen. They're touching me also. It is when I maintain a woosum for the year to two. I to two now. After Fanto, 2 on 5 from we did now. I hear just once I become a muscle there. A bright a bohona for Fantom. Nana say, I say, will be so what yellow party. Oh, that's a one so undercover operation. I just was a child of growing. So we'll be sorry, na yellow Ghana. And I'm just the same color. The small Ghana also. Now, we can open the say, hey. And I'm buying a car. Even 2-3 months ago, I said, I must say, I did me the t-shirts to go away in election. T-shirt to go. And who are wearing it? T-shirt to me, GTP go away in election. What a town of it. Wow. Not just say, Nippon one, say, Allah, would you any t-shirt? And it's a yellow gun and no Mabano. What did the yellow? The can't say, so a great transformational plan. Yes. Another propaganda go for. Now, Obi Medina Bedin said, "Now, say energy, and so a canyon. Yes, I know Kabanti. I didn't want to answer canyon. Yes, the Kaban, and the Joshua demands to a level of distinction. I will be any. One day, one factory, African Continental Free Trade Area, a port, new system of Libaho. Some of the major projects nearby, with pride, say, it will go through more. And it will be something you in contact. And all I made now, obey like I said, now come. Now, there's a difference between collective responsibility and individual accountability. Because I will from there's a difference between collective responsibility and individual accountability. As so say, Yena Yakwakoshia, na ebia me prince was on prince or near Signaye. And as soon said me, a good idea, mammy, a babu conta, I ask ye, a conta. Propaganda and woman diagram. I say a big beauty of no super. Hey! What else? Morana and Wobey was no independent candidate, never than one Nipa or no Juma. I buy, and she say a non constitution, she has said, I said, we half, or at least half, of ministers from parliament. Remember, see, the only way I Ghana a bit imagine say, and you see a big European and yet party in the number. It is a openness and your party will do barrier. Now say oh you free so bet me the ministers from any party in parliament. And this is exactly what is going to happen. We can't say we will be Kuntokowo MP who parliament. Wow, wait my age man. So NPP new, so NDC new. When you so you're independent. It's all my form my dear age man. Every free NPP, every free NDC, independent candidate. So one more on make my age man. And I also there said that we soon me bind here. We didn't prefer anything. Nipa kwan na be fun kwan so no be edma. Na say na be president. Now we take parliament. Now we go parliament to go post na we copy. Na say Alan amount or page so no nyam. Say ya di so people. Na the national council say the government of national unity. Okay. Unity me de me nyina no. And only the most important about Mama Someone say new formula Medebano. And say Ghana has say we a man say no party room. Obiano say Ghana Bacon and Tina. Ye Ghana free. Ghana Punto and ye can continue. And he made them say in Kabuma by Anamedeba. Inclusive government. Yeah, and Kambum, Peter Ghana. Say Ghana, we are divided. As someone here say, "I come to Kakrapa, near Kunto." Where they are okay, and Kabumaba, Makai, JT Suman. That was why. And now I was Slick College. Yes, now a jump or time, no, or Tro, and Kabumaba, in Kabumabane, your pen Kabumabano. In Kabumu, Sayo. I'm not getting I get this one actually. But interesting. But what maybe ministers and free parliament say, oh yeah, people know here in this new. It is a big one, I may be my opportunity because they say, party, they say, I'm a president. Now say, we have people know here, and I say, who are that so? And one say, the position we said they are Alan a bit too soon. Mr. Me ambassador na 2 years now the mere babo chairman. Na a program they say we go. Na media on. Look at chief ama. It is a saying that the new program there Baba say Obia Ube school, tertiary school, we will put you into business. Na a special grant here. Na acquire to say, you say you be a bit my business. But I am crying. Say, Ubia opportunity. Ubu say, I am 50% of them will survive. Now they be against me. Or Facebook, or me Facebook. Yeah. From school. I know companies here. From school. Into Kwame. So Obaba fear after school is not going to happen on Alan's presidency. Because we happen, you will program a bit more starting now school now you starting a project worker. We start your school, it doesn't matter. So we are low, so we are deal. You bet me I said I'm a project work there. We now open say we dey know your business pay. Now just say your amount grant we call any musosum the bejina and also your subsidized loans and no you bet me a day and so amount. Start your own business. And only and young people know there say omo pe abaya a bit more shovel youth unemployment there. Now they try to plan we share here with the digital platform Biba for youth employment. The chapa and the main train see about 2 so abampo. And when we are now Obi about 3 million jobs within a matter of 2 years. When we are register onto the platform, and when they are guaranteed, of course, because they say some master. Yes, because onto the platform. Digital platform into trading and now subscriber and you bet you say your background in now adwuma betuma yɛ we interest ni ɛno nti sɛ na me adom na Ghana photo abama me pa me start here na me kwan a me fa so a ye place wo mu na because adwuma me be creating na sɛ me nipa ɔbɛyɛ ukwa agriculture program American was industry where one me be adwuma yi nti ɛno no saa 3 million jobs yi obi a wo yɛ young person ha wo school a wo yɛ adwuma yɛ wo school a wo say within the next 1 year and even 2 years we be school no youth digital employment platform no what you say ususo ubekosubi na yaju data ni ade nyina and within 2 years we will be out of the 3 million people we can
maintain the great transformational plan our dear baby me se plan no ja me kwa me the videos ahodo na aba be so mo ba de wo be ye ne kwan ye obefa so aye nyina no me hu ni se policies ni de busua ya de ye kama but baby a wo di rera na atade de ye resrero we take a break e wo honom era ye nim so se alan kozo chairman te NPP party na we free mo no e fa bi ni party ni bohu woman ya yanka ala ne beba back but baby ala nzu edu ne de bibi en hono we betimi stopping zo mbra back to NPP party ATP
nana ya sewa
ala na kasa den na be ka found the other be ka onaja odi aka ho amaye
nana ya sewa ala kojo chairman saying nso wo NPP party no mu chair pa still na moja ni bi woni mu enu ti na wo kasa de hia ni t-shirt ene cap asema na pokaye enti no moja ne rewro mu nyina mu 112 we say nti seja e check akede ne ko rehab na ni nyina ati me free no nya sa parents say ma obeka na so very
but so far I think that and probably it maybe it's because of sa party yellow party bi na wo maye no wo sa yellow party minim nenti and it is first ever in history say political party be choose the colors now will be so aba choose that same color obi a kola kura nim say they ka the yellow party there e ya lan kojo chairman now so buy ya so party ni yellow Ghana party it no eno na ama na ka say wono ne de na front to echire into the ohians woman Ghana ni yellow t-shirt of front to echire na just 2024 election dey be with the amano
na say wa ya na Ghana has a maintenance be a say. We also had an American yet, Metina Cassa. Tell me, cousin Crofo in a chassis, a monte go for me. And Crofo, NNP and NPP. NNP and the Pino. Woman of chassis. Oh, next one part, and this is for Castle way. Debbie, and Debbie, and Piano Castle way. Only 81 days I and now say Mebodino and now say Croforiable. Oh, Mama said there's something shaking. Bibi was so bad. I be back Miss Song, Salam Koyo Chairman, say great man, we need a fear about to an answer or Babette MPP. Or be more who say yes. Free now money free mono na ha no paaye enya ne pet an na cause of the free person na nam de mo ye ane yaudie na wona kuma mu enti no the free party ni na ya say wa eti say yellow party o say won hamasa bele na wo bre e bi kura na wa mu na wugina mu na wo so wo stand for president e bi kura na wa kura wa nto ama ho ti bele na wo bre ene madiki an ka say yellow no kala yellow na free baby e free se muni ma ya tena fidie mu ya se mu yobi a mo hwo ye pa mo bo se ala kojo kire maten kala na yellow no baby e free no akwan wa only if they know and until to the bia me ka say sometimes I feel from the way Alan speaks Alan is the chosen one. Alan is the next president for young Ghana for because of where some of us who baby are free nesema wodi to dwano and now we compare Alan Mahama Bawumia they are all saying different things but say who we say we ma percentage pa and sema Alan di to dwano e chere say wonim dia wo kan wo banso a
wonim di obeye utie na wasehwe nkofo bi ho no am se ane na wo NPP party ne mu no ya wo kase wo ye nyina no wantumi aye enra no pa ye betena fidie ho no ono kasa nenum to wase wo bia wo betumi akase me Alan Kojo chairman no bia wo me ho propaganda bi se bia me ko wi ga na sika me bu ga na ni bia fa so na ba sika me dibi fa evidence bra bonten sa one district one factory no yo no ankasa ni project a wo de by na so at the end of the day ye jima obi a ye fe ni gift wo Jubilee House one Ghana cedi mpono wenye free mo any send one district one factory modi ye campaign 2016 ani nyina aka ho abu ama mu win election no mantimi awa kompona ambe mu
exana Alan Kojo chairman de masimaka na ya sewa Nyankopon na yina mo man Ghana me si enya mo wanwa say easy na wo de easy no wo de spectacles na say ya be ka kire me na me nkoye bi ma o
ye peneze mo ye bi ani afi no na me say 1 year run of beba and a run of a man's sister court case baby we akoye ni ma mienu it is a run of beba and a court case beba say the 2020 NDC for no nobody call court just one kasa share that 2012 no NPP for so and the court but say 2024 we ready akwa ye hudu or die ye mesi bia besi we the youth no na mesre wo mo politicians no munja wo mo penfama wo mo wo mo beku wo mo ho wo mo bechi wo mo ho awio de wo mo be ye bia de ntonji wo mo ankasa so wo mo be ma osike bi se je na fe kodi nsem hunu ya grabe wa obekwa kodem se sa member a presidential candidate na akoye ma no when to me win election na e chu de na kai hu ni say sa wom no dabrebe 50 years and at the end of the day yes me come what you say
I don't pay na ya say weja na drag na ko for and no bi ba jk any John Mahama Daramentum and I general modade bobo me name at me nina keki and I say wa me to busu na me ba na papa mu no so abaye wo be me found na me kem it was asa me nim wo baby na me say me de oni baby a ha feature na me te ba okra mani mo so de bi uyi obi aye YouTuber yi pa na me say ya no oh wa kwensi no koyiye wase na mo ya ade na ade ba ko pa na me pese ya mo kasa fa ho mame misra youth no mo kasa nchire wo mo every say wase ne company we be a company ewo santa se chi wo baby a wa fa nkrofo a eto mo ye adwuma no mo ko break bia na no mo to mo ho a na wo tie nsem na mo kana ye se ekuo baako party ni kuo baako abebo mo pa ya mo musika e mu odu seje na fa koto abama me fire campaign ma me na se wini ni e ba be ma ya se twabo e dia
wo mo wini ana se bi ube hu chi me
yo ya se twabo e dia to no ma mo se ye wini ko ade a ye wo dia and so what wodi wo so na NPP ni NDC or you be on your NPP but we heard the economy ni kwa
na no
but wo tie sem na nkra ni kana wo friend kwa no kura chuo fufu say omo hwe mo ho ye
ane wo ye this mistake now baby because afi election no me say NPP amanyo ko ni wini a ABC Ghana da say obi atumi break 8 NPP so asa akofa kremonia bedi wo mani ma wo break 8 ABC da NDC for wini a first ever in history said political party akwakwo tena fie 8 years na wasan baba be wini election ABC da at the same time Alan Kojo chairman ti wo wini a independent candidate wetumi ababe konka NPP ni NDC ababe wini election saniema political parties ni say amaboro hwi ebinsi biada itinafi we no wo mo na hye wo mutirimu say NPP for wo ne say kwan bi o mefa so o mewini bi o mewini NDC for kwan bi o mefa so mewini bi o mewini Alan Kojo chairman ti won so hu ne wo say wo wini hands down inti wo nim na udi nkrofu yechi ni ekwaji sika de mawo ye ko tebrim sika de mawo seje ko peja ballot box kona koku we kona koye we at the end of the day the eda we nim no etoje wan kasa wo mu no je won nuanom ho je woda ache ho politicians wunya first person na weku hu de ama wo mo yet kroma na me amede be show mo say Syria kwala say one northern region we almost 2016 NPP winning election any 2020 NPP winning election ku wo me ku wo mu njuma say wo mu just wo mu fie ni ade nyina na yetu wo mu baby a wo mu ti bentakora no eye de na ba wo me na kase mu no ye no de na no kro be pie mo no be so mu ni go hia kora wo nye ready so ni wo mu be hia Syria kwala so how much more wo kwa acheba how much wo share me ejapi aba
ejubi ba
na ejubi be adwata aba adwata wo ma me wo solia no pa de brodi esinitiri so akoton said ye be ye nwumire wo bedru fie obenye bi e de ye aduane ama ma wedi it be politicians echi 1 million and 2 million wo beje na wo ti 100 cedis ni 200 cedis na bisa wankasa hu ne sa wo dachi ebe wie o sei said ya yabre enu to wo kwaje 1 million ni ene na emre bi bedru me kama wati asese 50 Ghana cedis kura no enya dia obenyada ebusia ma mento amensam ne so ma Mugabe edi chese Mugabe die ya brante ye kase ye ja na ebusia ensem ode beba abonten no enya asem ketwa kura sabe ya me no kase wa be make series of allegations eyetia NPP amanyokuo no ba wo mia ekọ share ye nuanom a wo mo do me kwa benyafo obo ebra ye kobo police ni bi tuo ni ade ese wo mo ka wo makoma ntu wo mo yem na wo the CCTV cameras be bobo police stations ni ade nyina ebusha kwadi Mugabe sabre chese switch impono wo nyanko ye wo honum sasu na Mugabe kire se special voting ya enche ba be kohwi officers ni ade a wo meba be to aba wo nso sango no mdi kan to wo ma ba sana edu election day because edu election day na wo no mo boye ho ban wo sing NPP for wo ma shase frefrefrefra police for se wo mo ye yi na wo mo to aba ne fema wo mo ni ade just allegation yi dem ye nam si Mugabe ensemi ebe kochu be ko bremen bia na ekra Mugabe sasu na obeche se NAPO foi for 9 good months NPP for ntia wo moka election in wo be ye na metia kana so sabe ya me no ka say ebushia ya sem not sin one Ghana kra no enya de wo menya it is allegations na de edosu ye papa yenko tie bi emra sesia
na baba sure me catch you things na ha say in the police service no you don't have an idea and if you go to one office senior officers 18 sharing 3 tables in one office 18 senior officers superintendent DCOPs chief superintendent ASB one for sharing 3 tables in one office at the police headquarters. Come go and check the list those who are there. And no police service no call retirement to Krana Yareho. Dina atiteni bi etiwa no pa mama na kadem. Emwa no young in the police service. We feel the blue one o try look wa NDC ba power no asaba. So ba be to asu so be den headquarters wa and I say you never go baby for fire on one asim. Dampare name raso. It is over for Dampare. We share Dampare only be do kama but the one I been is it Diaby? Yatiti no. Is it Diaby ewo national headquarters wa eduami si ho dia na muye o say bia na say the English want to know. Dia na muye say bia no say amangu bio say omiro dia na muye say bia na say ho. The English want to know. And yes NAPO. You see me kasa with evidence. Ultimately so me foko. Me kasa with evidence. And then before I say a police forum. Yeah, or more about special vote to the security services. Yeah, but see, I do collect now. Why that stupid guy here? Only for frefe. And the one at Dodo was how we should do. One young Kwalano, yeah, what do you politics? In Shao Suluku. The DES director at Shao Suluku, and you're very careful. Won't stay away. Then the Jumana Sabaka campaign, they are NPP candidate. The the signals and the way the angels when I hear Juma these days, you know, are you serious? Personally, I have a phone because we call register, you know, James had the number, I'm a woman. Juma has a free woman, a free woman. Share million posts for service with integrity. Some power ya useless man, but we know also president Eddie. Okojina aye kwabenya shebo se. Post ni be mokokuru e work. Sa mo counter ho. Some kai charge office one. O shebo se every police station in Ghana will be making sure say CCTV cameras you be installed. How many police stations in Ghana here anywhere CCTV cameras? And today the same man last week, listen to me very well, last week make us with evidence. Just last week, Papa when she say a year for a year free, NAPO trainee, 9 months arrears here, about the deal mean now, no e baba between omuka. Sha, you see, another tear saying, 25th, where was yesterday, dated on the 24th of June 2024. Sometimes I'm out for this, I'm say, Mugabe, I know when you're semi free. Any idiot can go to court, me cannot want to go to court. But these are the issues. Be circumspect in your reportage. You bet you what they say, journalists will be a kind of cry, maybe a Bama could do for Bama and a woman, your ban a woman. Power to the people. Because I said Bama. When Passampa one day from Pusiga, a manner FM over Tamale. And a Kesmi FM or Tamal, we live in the French media live. China 2.9 FM on Soko live. Power to the people. And a bit here, Dabeng. Umazako Musikana. Was see on June 2nd, 2024, the Vice President and flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, made a significant promise to vulnerable former NAPO trainees during his campaign tour in the Volta region, committing to pay the trainees 9 months arrears. That's the other way. Later, we know, I said that on the 2nd of June, another year saying, and now 25th June. And no money let away about say everything nay what for things akwanfoi omutu omusika nyedai ema womu na kofui ebi wo ha omu ya bebu afu mulitima edima bebu afu o manwi omu mutumi nanti omu bre asa no masako manu the vulnerable and putting for kwaje African Cup of Nations Egypt by osemo be share on the 3rd of June man share 14th omo kojo mama ha tell Akufo-Addo Enensa useless sports minister calling himself Mustafa Yusuf was say necessary akaw omo koko apai Shankofo mo ni bi ena mama ko fretu omo mu yan sanfo kwa no mudi wa mawem bana bia no akasa kire wo mo ana sanfo na no mkoso 5 months into an election crucial elections mugu so tonton wo ma ya japade saba wo me ya aid no ya odi prisons assassination no stop it won't help you brother chapo advance yourself 5 months to go anya juma na anya juma china akrofo we tetewo akrofo we atetewo ena we so be executive secretary ya na ambassador at large okoye dey president no be there okay there sa in the time appointment are only bisa who say who ade apana who subtractia etimi subtractia na anything there umusika wo and sa na kufu abia na Akufo-Addo fawo and someone you see, let's be reflective enough. If you baby in journalism, that makes you different from others. Special good afternoon to my good brother Captain Smart, John Hughes of TV3, Bernard Avler of City FM, Marisona of City FM, Kwame Minka of Nebabu Amabenie, Beposo Hima, Mr. Erica Hianyo, fantastic ones, greetings. Today, yet again how? Ananado, Abra Lapkofui, one more before one share Wakasiaka, the Mawamo. The Persia Bon Compound, Yokoyachi. Power 979 Facebook Live, TVS was at Ghana Facebook Live. Who like it page and I will share. Namum on YouTube, S was a broadcast. I can't go to Gabiga Mugabe Masi.
Ete for Edamase Manfense Mwitram Kakra Baton Yagusubo Monkaye say let peace prevail through Ghana. One journey and come to share this piece of information across Ghana and Kaka NPP and Disamanyo Kono.
Yet someone another Kaye, Abra Napko Ebabeshasi.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this year's Jumapa budget, I gave an indication that a new employment scheme will be launched to tackle the issue of the growing number of graduates exiting our tertiary institutions with no job placements in sight. This new initiative is the Nation Builders Corps, simply referred to as NAPO. As a scheme, NAPCO's central focus will be to create employment avenues and opportunities for young people who hold diplomas or degrees from accredited tertiary institutions.
Papa no ujana na chino. Sasa janino ujana na chino. Muse ne ona ya army general, army commander. Sasa papa no ujana na chino. Achim mafia fo ne ba gono. Obaye nkofu a wo na chi wa promote wo nyina in the armed forces. Me come without fear or favor. I know what I'm talking about. Hwa wo mo bosha wo say. Sisi ba umia wo so akwa akwese bu ibisi ne muntu onka. Na wonnam na wo ka say Togo said duty no onwe ha wo no Ghana ni Togo nyina e beye pe na ye ne nawe because obi afa power emma Ghana the ote president ote akonya so next year and ye de sha ne sa ye de akonya ne sha ne sa. A lot of people don't know in the spiritual realm ba omi awon ye failure o faili Ghana ye tena de so. If you go to north they sit on the skin animal skin meboa Ananyasa, we are cultural studies, we are social science, we are children school, we are history, we are northern part of Ghana. Nananum, ometrasi, ometradiasu, ometra either say a year cow skin, and I say a bought with guy in his skin soon, ometra. Oko Asantia, ometradia stool. Presidency on the 7th day of January 2025. Ubiani wade ka bebabetina. Independence Council will be international. The idea never went to us. You know, but Aquina Cassian so. And your car still be anywhere. Tibamia is out. 5 months to go. He cannot even name his running mate. And this is the manner. And when people fall bragging, we have the men. We have the men. Where are the men? You go to boys. So my Today, President Akufo-Addo Asan reassured Ghanaians there. The national community, who say, economy is on a strong recovery path. How much is the dollar? $1. What's the cedi? 16, right? Overturn $1 4 cedi. And recover. Inflation here demand saying and saying. And then those back we are saying, Nyadwa to meto, Nkrumah to meto, Mida no way before Adaman to meto, Nkrumah Salmon to meto, and then Salmon, Okoto Ebiga, Salmon, Okokosa, Bakoya saying 50 Ghana, and say 1.50 Ghana, Mutimeto, Jomama Tam, nay ACD, and then a 50 Ghana, Mutimeto, and the Okoto, a Yadokuna, and Ubi koto do kono 5 Ghana oso oto nchina 10 cedi musa nchina mnegisi free 15 Ghana cedi seko konkonta na mo se mrati bi energy ho pa mo kwa konkonta no mutumiti ACD 7 cedi ene konkonta no mo ko jira ho agye so muto 20 Ghana cedis Dear 30 minutes on can answer some. What you bet so sir. 50. And President Akufo-Addo. Emla sa eye ni ambassadors ya odi mo ebe high commissioners ni ade na okeka ho nsem na o ma assurance o de me be fit no
indicators of economic recovery are visible, and we're steadily progressing towards our goal of a prosperous and self-reliant in Ghana beyond aid. This revival is not solely the result of governmental initiatives, but also the collective effort and resilience of our people who have demonstrated an unyielding spirit in these challenging times. If you will recall, I did say at the height of the pandemic that we knew how to bring the economy back to life, but did not know how to bring people back to life. In addition to the stock decrease, Ghana will save 4.4 billion United States dollars or some 60 billion cedis in debt service. This is the difference between what was originally due to be paid to bondholders until 2026 under the original terms and what will now have to be paid until 2026. This comprises principal savings of 1.7 billion United States dollars and interest savings of 2.9 billion United States dollars. Many of the projects stalled as a result of the debt negotiation.
Very well. God we gonna know. And so my money we yadma won say na net akronfo nko a mo bibia say bibia wo memha. And when you useless IGP a demonstration no am to tear gas ne pepper spray go am force. Am for a demonstration you can say the police force conduct them. Party members need to know we replace this unqualified people. And I can't say we. Nami Adumoch na me guess COP retired but to do former director general CID Obofia. This simple nyemema say the promotions say the year in the police service.
The banking sector cleanup victims, because we are going for election. Until no the headline, oh ya muka many NPP focal platforms who say oh ya muka. Okay. Until I say up to yesterday, Nanado Sabe Catherine say they are releasing 1.5. Say Omu Fanchomuka from August or July to October. Inti yeti akanu ya na ye election. And yes sir. So they are buying us again for election. Nika, nya eye mama say my personal feeling Nanado na buy to say before. Na banya odie nipan o chen before. Why do I say so? Mina see a car would be Ghana for under the banking sector cleanup no 4.5. Chama
Ebusia Mugabe ene yakwa kwatie na Mugabe de wa mama Matias yesa wandi okasa de ma NDC ye papa Mugabe bekuni bo ze kwan be na ya do ofaso nya nsem no se nso de wa de CCTV camera e de abo penifo ehu na bebi a wo mu betu wo ma na esi bia no wo monitor wo mu steps so se de yo no kwa nanim chese NPP assembly de ohu ye kasi ye ka MC ye be ka made achi and now upon the Everton after man say catch him say you know more London. Won't make kukusi kebu share and yes sika ketwa. Edi amaba mi asa one jen from my campaign. Na campaign in chini sika when you na at the end of the day one mo bashukrana. Womu baby papa bi amfa maye ye nuanuma womu wie nursing school 2018 2019 womu nyina no womu tifia besi 2024 fwe NAPO fo kra ne yentua womu ka chese NPP abai ni minni ma de papa bi a womu ya se meka sade we womu so mu no womu hote si you free senior high school akecha fo yele so womu do womu ka anese fo e womu complain na womu ko yi strike and teacher fo womu ko strike and just a minim country bank crania ATP
na ya se
woman be ni
ti wana kai question mark da ho na ya se o my Ghana de o se ya ka se Ghana be yi enye yo
Oh, baby. Ala baby.
Oh say ye intro no. Na John Mahama kase. Your shit the NPP amanukuo no ma beye gu akire na wono kra uso wo bu ne ho abemo.
I'm not kase bo de wo ni say. Say the NPP for try ade no onyaya. Anko be sign na nipa obeba no ombra. Wo banas wo beri adu aba beri.
Yeah, what ase ko na de kuro. Asema Joma me de Joma mama. Do be dia no wa we no ma no afo mi kwa na Joma ha wa we. Asema Joma ha me kan no kre. Yes na so ye kasa asem say NPP amanukuo no. O ma be say niema. Yes, sometimes you cry and I say, yes, Alan Kojo Martin, or bad break a crack.
Me so put him in a woman and Roman German people for Roman to ask me. No, that's how I feel. Miss Anna, by this time I know can say, me, my cool Rajo Muhammad dreams to see I do not watch that. So I am going job because I'm say your canoe. Nana, a kite, sister, yes, Diaba Bontin Ponio. Share. Nana na die nyama bonten the NPP amanukuo na ye no and kofu we so ne they are not willing to pay those people they are not ready to sell it nana do no wa bomi fi taduku die besi wo Ghana bia at this time he doesn't care any longer fa ho nana asewa bibia fa akasa smart pe no de nadwuma to ho se o man ne be ye yo se nye ye yo a che mafia se de o be ye no ma ye ya nana asewa ntino so no me tell say when I was there with John Mahama me hu trick ni nyina the reason why to ma da almost sorry nya gidi no mo ka say ayi akuko buo ni we ya mo de bebre ye no o mo ka de be she Ghana fu ewu na ya ka say ko abu ya de papa bi ama ye tie be to aba na ni kuro ni nyame anim NPP abanya sanye ma bebre o my Ghana mo so ba sister 4 years pe aunt me fanya she ti say bia 8 years na nipa na sira na ya se ba se Joma ama ba sa 4 years na nipa na wo jina asa ba beto Joma ono me de Joma ama ye no wono ne police o dey ba because o be so 8 years no na ya se what ya se enti Joma ama obebere enti ba dey sign what sign na o wi ame mehuru mi do ya me mehuru apo this is our intro video na kasa no me ye yi na mse debi enkofu yi wo mo kasa wo mo ni mesa na na do e create na ya se wa wo sa kase de wo ma ye no so wo mo kra wo mo ba na me ya do 2020 for no one na kasa no so say wo ba wo say wo mo ba 2025 wo ba be fele sa mesi ni na o metimi de 4 years ni na ya de no Sammy Gyamfi by this time na ya sewa ko wa be kasa by this time ko huri gidi by na so this time rush Sammy Gyamfi ukunu ne kasa da boko na msi na ya sewa si aban ne pa ni se wo man kasa wo man hu baby a ne emekeka ko wo man tietia break no wo digi wo manim gwase ka wo na Ghana for sure ye wa refre ye nkai se MPP be bro sa aka no wo na wo te shunti wo ne ye
o baro ka che say ma for ye obetime dia yeti ne koto abade ma no wakọ de to abada ma we ka ye say debre no de ye party
sister and no ye rest studio ha ye doom light 2 wom so on 4 ye nya chance ya 4:30 say fun and when you make video nya me o wata suru ne hu nipa mabo na video ni tumi ko ye because ne sa pa ka de ye CG 4D ye na ma ha na so 24 hour economy Mode Nigeria for gas ka wo supply ye wo boy ye tumi nya light mode wo ka $100 million munchia ye debio na kuni nya me Russia debio ko for debio people US debi na nada kwa kufodo ni NPP amanukura na de bonya hye mutirimu ma me do nyame she anes for a teacher for mahama so wo ba teacher for mo be se mu konkura se no mo salary no obetu mo betena city mo tsona eno kura do oboa na ya se oboa ana ni kwanya me ni me de nka me nya ya o me nka no kure
Yemma NPP from.
That is how sometimes I feel.
Yeah, yeah.
Kiyenja NPP for no. One for rice water unko. One for rice water embre chi mu. One for rice water unko.
Nipa wo benya ba we yo ho.
Ora
no ho na ya sewa. Because ye sheka NPP abanya boda gu honom. Enima NPP abanya ye gu honom ma na ya sewa. Mukasi ayeti ase ni ye kasa ya gro ho. Joma hama na ni to no se da bi de akọ no. So wa pe bibi na wa sanya. Ma bet na so a
Kwame bedi akọ mbra no wo maji.
Kwame bedi akọ ye ma.
Na do kra wo ba ne de ne nim se wiase ni na skeni o.
Sa na wa ma fo na me
skani ade. Se wo mi na wo mu ji bi firi eyi o no wo wie kra ye de kakra no ma sa da bi ye sister. Hey Ghana.
Nana, evesre Joma Hama, Daddy, sign what?
The Mahama sign my ye.
Yeah, sign you, Nana.
I look at sign my ye. Because Sawuba number shall no plan near Denino. Wait to me and the disho. Now the Sarah catch a Ghana for NPP before creating Messa. Yeah, say you knew NPP have created those Messa. You still wanted to come. Yeah, what's to a banana? You better shut up and do what you can do.
Yeah, and it says what they are letter for the cat. It was a not do so the shots. Mahama who crack. Oh my God.
I said, Mamma, the doom show now. What yes, we do shiny now.
Because I was it 4 years no. On to me find your show. My God, I am sometimes I can't. I am not communicators. Maybe over to me. They are waiting. The man, Mama, bet some more tree and castle air.
Tete bi say ye ba wo bi super saba bi di hwede na ene na se Ghana no ye poa hye pipi fo afibo
ene no ni ye punsho obo ya ye mo ye bala all I serious
me be ya wo bi ya
na say dia ya ne say ye be pia Joma Hama Alan Cash so mo bet na kunya ne na Alan Cash o be president da. Near man 4 years now. Wait, my fan your shit. Someone another 4 years now.
No one ever someone is 4 years.
I don't know because the noon journey in a crowbar went my fan.
Came before so tree about shun up some.
The same thing to when this someone who oh, see a kind said Joma Hama, their daughter, not to us a sign.
One Bobby said, maybe I can't yes, you grew. And then I buy men free so I want neck. I buy be a free should be a yet. The whole Ghana in Yasin and I Sicilia dapa.
Nasikana
one pony being from one. I say, brother champion, we are someone in Sikeni. And quite a part money in a Munko who woman. And I said, well, Monka friend just I can.
Also, there be a Cassie and penny for no, I are borrow pan or moboy. Also, some penny for when you now will scowl. As Nana ya sewa what they make us a Ghana hot chrewo
actually champion minister
Nana ya oda member oda me cancel oda ya very esremo oda MPs for any minister oda esremo salary no oda ya de ye bibi say ye mama ya betu oda ti asema me ka chre enso teachers for omo be chre wa de ma oba minister ebe ya president oda omo ka
sister ministers ni MPC woman ni eta o de men kan say nani osole anopa na nani ba akompo aye kokko e bia na entete bi kra na ato nani so a wo be ko hospital akwaji receipt e dia be si akwakoto Jubilee House wo Parliament House say wo mo jina wo ko hospital wo mo fa di sika fama no
Asemo Ghana
Nana baye na COVID-19 na or the COVID-19 the ben or the achena ne 3 months salary Ghana na ye wo no ukota de wo ma ebusha mi nim se metumi anya receipt bi wa ha yes COVID-19 levy COVID-19 levy no COVID na wa he ade na mo ya kronfo saa
Nana ya se wa missing kronfo mi ye kasi ye come asema
thieves class thieves
Yebeka so babo yesa bi na di obi atem kwase agimi so to na ojina wi eba na oda so jina sa na emeye enti na yebeka MPP for asema we
wo de esi wo Kenya
ai me ho de esi wo Kenya pa
saka Ghana pa no se ne amafo esi fa to ahye minister Ghana we na ngasa no hu menim akoma nyankopon de maaye
ye wa umobro
akoma ne da fom na Ghana no ase onya bo wa se na die ye be pay yi bi be bu nsakra dia ma be chichiro ni ade
e be kai krobia so ye say na omo president na koyi akofesika bi o be kai sa story
even US president do to Obama e
Trump
kra ye o di mu akoni aba wono na Ghana ne de NPP ba wo be di Ghana ska ministers wo mu di na president wo mu di sisi NPP ni NDC amanyoko no ade aba beda wo mu ntawie e na we me mo mate so na we ye corrupt na we so aka na ye ba ye no na mo mawie Ghana sika na wo mu so mu opposition so ahyase e na mo kura no mu wie Ghana sika kra kire yen sisi NPP ni NDC se mu se ya na ekofu o mu ntem NPP for se NDC ye corrupt NDC for so say e na mo de mo be wie Ghana fon kwa na te se mo anka se mu no mo ya awe wo de mo ye no
mo anka se mo se bro me se o wo da wa fi wo da mo de Bible ne be so ma me metre me fi abodua
ane se afu we de ye nkwa ne se ne ye kwa ne dada no
ana ya se ba
ye bru ndua na wu ko ba what about the distance no e se ma me fa mo wure mo am next story SAMMY GYAMFI NSS abreno wo de nsema ba bonte na ne nsema de aba bonte ne so wo se aban ye te hwi wo mu real estate properties wo mu real hotels no na wo mu real bungalow na just end de ensase e wo cantonment ni ade nyina no na wo mu ton wo mu bu wo mu pe kosan Nenso Mahama baye no na wo mu accuse Mahama na Mahama wo hotel ni ade Mahama be ka say wo awusu wo hu say bia wo hotel no mo famra bonte be sin ne ebuhia wo bia ntumi ama bonte de bia no wo mo ya wo se Mahama ye corrupt na Mahama ewi ade na so bia ma ye hu say Mahama be wi awe ya na so be wi awe enu su create no se free senior high school it say NPP for no wo mo de bo wo mo samra ne na yenja wo mo na wo mo de ba wo se ye forget wo na free senior high school no enkroma time na ndie yesi na naro dan kwekufu ado ne papa ekro ya no wo ye ya betu nkruma free so bogu ye kufu ba ye no na kufu ba ye no die wo mo kona no pa ne awie primary no nti wamu NDC for no so baye no ene wam so be hyase bo mo de na ye day students ene ade wa be kire mu nyina nti asese de NPP amanyoko no wo mi si fadi free senior high school ni Ghana for yasum no wase ye forget wo mo ne ye to aba ni fentia wo mo wo bia wo be kase Mahama for free senior high school bia no nipa no your trofo Mahama wo fuwa so ba se de wo mo ye gold ne green ne track ne de keka ho no eno ni ade anu wo mo mpenka NDC time na nko mo betumi aye ba de ba ko ne se suku adan ne na bi ni ho nti wo mo ye sande wo mo sisi suku adan no nti wo mo sisi suku adan ni wi na nko mo hyase ene se na na do dan ko egufu ado wo be him ne pade kire Ghana fo nyina de betuetue yasuma Mahama wo nu mbom ne si suku adan no edisi wono ne fe kire ene wo be grabe ye ene wo ri chi ni di na sabre ya me mo kasei wo gusu odi chi ni di a NPP fo wo mo di shine Ghana fo yasum se free senior high school yi wo mo de ba ye nti yenja wo mo nchire de wo mo betumi aye wo man Ghana yenkwe yenko tiemra sisia
person we you wa be free so na me twa wa be so the real state capture chrono no mo bona obo person we wa be free so na me twa wa be so quickly and Nini, enjoy a demonstration. 6 hotels, a year Ghana by 4 years. Snake for vessel. Labadi Beach Hotel, La Palm Royal Beach Resort, Elimina Beach Hotel, Ridge Royal Hotel, Buffia Beach Hotel, Trust Lodge. Ye ton, Yaman, Omini Papaya Cabo, Monoton, Amano, Brian Champon, Minister for Greek, MP for Abitifi, MPP no Chuchuru. And you know, and then Enkaha. Cantonments. Anybody we move Parks and Gardens assassi at Dawo. Parks and Gardens assassi at that cantonments. Konakore. MPP for Chenina Ton Sasano Afrono. These 2 musketeers. They have superintended over the thievery of Parks and Gardens lands and cantonments. Go and check. And then the same Parks and Gardens almost as Upper West region. They have grabbed the lands. That is why Kennedy Japan says that these people, they are grabbing like there is no tomorrow. They are so greedy. They will die. na Idi Amin Mubutu sese kubu sa no moye sa no moye Mutu when dey in Kenya why you look sale of Bostal Institute and Kwankwa prison a Roman Ridge here and sase that we prison lands you so na me ma sanso aton nyina prison lands and can here Roman Ridge and Bostal Institute waton go and check Ghana Prison Service Barracks down cross circle here prison barracks in Sansono NPP for about 20 in a house and so bungalows Abayaguma for bungalows Kakaka wala born in Roman Ridge cantonments airport residential Accra bungalows in house for about 20 in a it's just like only never been put in Chimba Ababeto they followed all the bungalows and now Labadi Beach Hotel. Not only are they selling the hotel, a hotel making profit, not only are they selling it to a loss-making company owned by Brian Champo. Beach, so Empuanwani, and also Yaton, I'm afraid the NPP, former national chairman, Yaton, Onenema. Empuanwani. So these are what they are trying to hide from you. Never let them divert attention from these critical issues. Obubetna komya so mfie opinion be sie so akomashe yema sa Adansie bi wo se president Mahama bokoro no a enye newspaper ena nkan ye de betoto front page ani kasa mre state institution ya to yensa afre no why can't you investigate the man and bring evidence if you have any proof that we will tell you baby he dead you in 2020 or say we will tell baby amon famra na mon goto e mo man no went in famma atofo ye beto aba masanso asate atoro ni biem. This is NDC 360 and we are setting the record straight. Ebape will go into our policies. Dear John Mahama and Shishayan or Bana, they don't want us to talk about because only ne policies now Boba will not say their Jones or Abako Okujina Nipenimua. No suit is our cracket why I car. One first year name Obiadustia. Only license Ukistia Wakukunipa. So we are going into the policies. Teresa, we won't take any more time. Let's go into the policies. I needed to set this record straight. Na uko tia send wo baby a anya wa bi no kesene ne se nokure bia ewum eyentro eyunkontompo. The story has got nothing to do with John Mahama and the NDC people mentioned in it before come out to defend themselves. Honorable Asaga can clearly afford 133,000. It's chicken change as compared to the woman. Omo Adansie has no ton acres. Go to Cantonment and Laboni and go and look at what they're doing. Now, I catch up say about why kwa kotui. Enyentro Enyen kontompo enyatim didie. It's about facts, it's about figures, it's about policies. Why ne won sheshe pa obi bi abo me? That is it. NDC amanoko obi kan ye obi kire. Enti ye begina Ghana fo ni mu a ye de no kure ene bi enu kan. E de ahobrase ne no manfo kasa. Ade ba ko na da Ghana fo akoma so pa ye mofra ewumosua. It's also bad time bia ne bra wo brand ne bra wo bo nyina ne se ne nwa bi nya baby papa nyina. Aso ma me papa oba no ntimi nya baby papa nyina age se ne wo sua ho ehyehyɛ ya no endim age se saa wo nsua no ɛho ehyehyɛ ya kwa no suku a wo kɔ no etimi edim ne wetimi akɔ school na twa yie wo na ye penyimpa wo na ye doctor wo na ye lawyer wo na ye politician na wetimi ahwe. That is why President Mahama is passionate about education. Today, we are not looking at education as a whole, but just secondary education. His policy on free SHS is clear. Let me make it clear. Free SHS is one of the topmost priorities of John Mahama. Because it is his priority. NPP for but the women so you so are thrown in other two foot to do any. Oh, Mahama Baba be free SHS. Oh, Mahama, Etia free SHS bill. What is the position? First of all, let me just give you a brief historical background. The facts are simple. President Kwame Nkrumah in 1961 through the Educations Act, Section 21, or the free education by Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah 1967, and a National Liberation Council work with Yaman FIFA and that one. Only a Kufuado Papa Edward Kufuado. MPP for mu penny power, Munana, friend Kufia for Musia. Doctor, the Kumbu free. Obukabomu, we are soldier for the two Kwame Nkrumah by 1966. By 1967, no man announced said, Nkrumah free education, you know, omupem. It's NPP for omonanano free education, no. 1971, 1972 budget, Sambrano, na Progress Party PP, and the Tiakunaso. You were confused before Buzia, Prime Minister, President, no ceremonial president, like Kufuado Papa, Ibrahim Kufuado. Omo budget, omo finance minister, JHMS at the core parliament, omo sisuki na say free education, basic, secondary, university, we 22 time. We are going to school fees. You have when you say we have one scholarship. So 1979, and your papa Jerry John Rawlings, and more ye kuye. Roka say or the Beniano Emma or Mampenia Ghana for to obey you know. The Amamrafu for your third constitution, 1979 constitution, and you free SHS Eshemu, Article 10, comprehensive provisions on free education. It was under J.J. Rawlings or T. NDC Abreso, From there, 1981 Kubai, into implemented 79 constitution. But in Sri Lanka, you say J.J. Rawlings NDC Adaroma, 1992 in our constitution for fraud. And when I am not for the work, I say, Omun Kahoma Yantre is as a modi moya cratch for Omushiku to Mobo tie. Omuni toast Makodi Jane any code before 18th constitution. But constitution and toast for Mako for Trotro drivers, Yakotre, you know, Article 25, Article 38, Yadisheho. It's a basic education. After 10 years of the coming into force of the constitution, Yenye free, primary to JSS. Secondary education, Yentre Mobi Yenye Bunko. If you are Yamra University, tertiary, then you free. It is there. And it's here, Papa, for 2005. Now, Brussels, 10 years no soon here. Or starting with basic, primary, and JHS, or you free, F cube. Yeah, Papa, Tamos, Betuaso, with many social interventions, or the chess and Pabuas, free standouts for basic school children, or the free uniforms, or the laptops, or the textbooks. Or be eliminated thousands of schools under trees. Free compulsory universal basic education. Universal. Not only free universal, no, you only achieve universal free education when there is access. And that is what Professor Mills and John Mama came to do under their first term. Second term of NDC, Papa Mahama Abuso. And also say, J.J. Rawlings, Edriabano. Papa Kofuaba Dubuso. Papa Tamos abu F cube no so na gina dia. And your SHS no make do juma. Did you know here? He launched free SHS. President Mahama launched free SHS. Nipa bebre ni mo ka no be mo ashomo. Because NPP for believes that we did try now we repeated for a long time on ebeda no kre. And that is what NPP for truly be about free SHS. Adana we nipa bebre agree mo. The things that President Mahama put on free SHS one way. But we launched free SHS in 2015. Ekunfi Otuam launched it for all day students in public senior high schools. Sambre no modo 320,000. President Mahama Mobia 2015-2016 academic year free education be into a capreba over 320,000. I'll give you the evidence shortly. And SHS say me day for secondary school kodo omo ko boarding me person me dey 120,000 first year for me dey omo ka ho na mo so enjoy free education because I'm not secondary schools anymore. Community day senior high schools we fit 124 ase we bebre school papa laboratories we mu bus se ka ho na dey keka ho. So he wanted to expand the coverage of free SHS from the day students numbering over 320,000 to over 120,000 borders. I said we were Adansie. Our paragraph 109, na tumre ni Chelsea producer Fatoso. Paragraph 109, 2016 media budget review. Omabo Setekpe the present here. Just go and read it. Ubugula, you will see the link. City4 publish here. Many people publish. 2016 media budget review. We call finance ministry for website. Paragraph 109. I will read it to you. Quote, consistent with the 1992 constitution, our commitment to make secondary education accessible, especially to needy students, the government initiated the implementation of progressively free senior secondary education in the first term of the 2015-2016 academic year. with 320,488 day students in public senior high schools across the country. The program is to be expanded to cover 120,000 targeted boarding students in the 2016-2017 academic year, unquote. And I'm actually so because now dancing the home, and that is why we approved this budget. NPP and NDC approved this media review budgets because it was clear. Say I'm a day for the 120,000 boarders in the country. This is in the budget, official government public record. And at the time, IFTs are progressively free education. I said, this is what then opposition leader Akufo-Addo Kafa to NPP Nina de American was in the boa. President Akufo-Addo edited the American Yanokre. It's we need dancing in here. We dancing in Akufo-Addo. Modern Ghana. In fact, they were not the only one who published it, several portals, but I'm just showing you one. CSMAC 2014. Then Akufo-Addo Kafa about John Mahama free SHS. Mahama's free SHS, good news for Ghanaians, Nanado. Was it the 2012 presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party? Nana Akufo-Addo says the president's decision to implement the free senior high school education in 2015 is good news for Ghanaians and should be welcomed by all. Onwa Nekaya, Okan Roman FM, in the Japan station. So, President Mahama here and called the borders in the country for Fian Twata and Ghana for Twabetiano. In Namibia, BIA. In September 2017, Obetuaso. Including borders. He didn't start with all borders. He started with only first years. It was also so progressive now. Compare with the film and cover all SHS students. But the Hana Meko says, "Oh, man, Penya Akufo-Addo free SHS now. The borders in now become and how bebre ni akwansibi bebre abaho. Chimato bebre abaho. Affected the policy. You see, policy we bet now you good. But the implementation abina shisheni ya policy we see a mismatch at the bank to make. Free SHS is laudable. That is why J.J. Rawlings and the NDC provided for it in the constitution. That is why President Mahama started it. And that is why Akufo-Addo Abetwa and however, when they say it's been shambolic. It's a challenge is not also. You kind of say Sika somewhere dear my secondary schools. Because Akufo-Addo the borders make a free SHS no. Wanye Sika some wanye futubia mananye chiba ama policy no dedicated source of funding. Enti efrefe kobo. Afibia so ana ban ne tutu na ni hwe Sika no de akọ emwa. Eno na bia ho kire be bia beto awofo ne headmasters so ni akyekyerefo so. Adanya e wosen ki yesisi ni bebre. Bia ban ne beto ye wosen kobo to aso wie. Na ye school ni free. Na be ma nipa enkora na do so school mu. Na ama omo baabi athlete ni adidi dining hall. Ometime sua de classrooms. Baby omo be da dormitories. Baby omo be call prayers ni programs assembly hall. Sub facilities ni no. Ye Akufo-Addo ya na say ya ni free. Ye nsi bi anka ho. Ye omo be to ye impose president man esi na ye ja bebre aka nwuram. Bebre kakra bi no mato aso. So that was the problem. It's a the traffic lights. Aba yesukun. Akra ba akoko good. Na akra ba akoko yellow. Oko school so me ba akọ ne fa. No betene fie be bo so mienu. Obi da kro beko. Because sika maya in new school. It in kwani nyina no. And na wofo go so ko fa teacher ni ma me kire ne ma classes fee. Classes fee kwa wo tua na nyi sika ketwa. Oboka kra ne ne che mre na na yese school fees wo na yese yi free no oboka mo because of implementation is share na ya nyene ye no. Inkonya ankra betena so anye bibie wo ebi ni ho. Ene uko even like a big school like Wesley Girls. Let me hear a video na me raho. Your school prefect was speaking. Said pakra ankra ne beda so mau marketing kecho ni bi omoda form in the hundreds. Former students any awofo na rob wesikano to go and solve the situation. And na aduane ankra be di enwa yente. Ukohwe abonu pa ye bi agu mo so a echenkwan. Enkwan no so fio gina ha, mako gina ha, intosi gina ha. And then I make a joy news for a documentary. Go and watch it. Who can you as a crazy? And you think about it, you don't understand. Because ministers here, come to my school. School, GIS, that is what they're feeding our children. And then admission say or call first year SHS. The prospectus from I just look at 100 million. You can in Japan or can you TV? It be 70 million. It is 80 million, 60 million. And some of it now to turn a whole year marco. Because we are for bukiti bra, for sekai, for we. A boy for cool. Now, cry and I mean to meet your school fees. For which reason? I buy some mutual school fees now. School fees by 1,500, 2,000. Over to me, 70 million, 80 million. Aquaco, go prospectus on Kana. I just want to go here. And that's the reason we be over 30-35%. It affected the policy. So, what then is John Mohammed's policy on free SHS? Then NBC certainty the business simple. We will improve the implementation of the free SHS program and enhance the quality of secondary education. Because the President Mohammed free SHS we are coming to improve it. Never President Mohammed video actually now one case what said was soon. So the bear and turn NPP for a dino. We say they are sinking and they think say at one point they beat me abwawomo. We are coming to yebe net CPS. Now we back up free education Libya. With me suya ya children and you will be check kama or university. I say yes, I couldn't wabe and you baba be. Na kabiba yes free education also I will for classes fee to Webra that is what we mean by we will review or improve free SHS. That is what we mean. What does this entail? Dear important here. President Mama so about first 100 days headmasters only from a chasino. I work for PTs a chair for count. Other stakeholders, civil society. Company se baako for trade down for and I'm baba so my bato yenina ye to adwene ne afamu aba na ye hudie ye bo free education a ebetumi ama policy no edim enyo no nko na adwene no de bebu man no. That is a visionary but a humble leader. Ye be sa conference no waka ho asem NPP for be CPP for be all political parties will be there na ye ya enye na bi be pia fi mu ini yehwe kwanya oman no betumi anya foto sika ebe yensi echi ba ma free SHS enti schools no ho nchira no biem because sika no wo ho omubonya omu sika no brano na de wose ye de ye boa mmofra na disua no ene awofo no omu de aye ne ye kasa de ne free are you free indeed. So funding, dedicated source of funding. Sir, yellow, green, gold traffic light double track system no MY mano MY sebebwa anka no pani ewu school ye nye free side too. E president me say president mama ne betwa no pani ewu school because a man planning to move focus on. That is why president mama be double track everywhere. Okay, so be improve and obey review free SHS. That is what he is talking about. Now, how will he do that? E-blocks are coming here between us. So, who are dying? What's the second classroom block? Don't make sure what's the expanded. Yeah, baby. And is about dancing the President Muhammad. The D back in Punjabura. The D back in nation builder. The D back on Usi and Dai Mahama. So, who see a baby to me kind from basic, secondary, and tertiary. And that is what he's coming to do. And you know, why your private schools bro ha, Ghana ha, omo wa dan be free SHS no, abana you be free. Sem krana plan yen for omo schools na, omo wa dan omo facilities no omo no, e papa chen public schools ni bebre. The president Mahama said, wonso ni nipa, ya de omo baba be ka free SHS no. Na we be na dan e be ka school we de ho a, na school a wo ya double track no. When you have more classroom facilities, the answer is the teacher for the double track IND. More jobs for teachers, more jobs for staff in the schools. by just adding the facilities of the private schools. Apart from the facilities we will build. Afei enuane a enkura ni nya bi ni na oba be ko school about ogun na wutiti ni so na ara ho. The reason is that aban no katahye ne ponti ene ye school we bia ni nyina no enkran no moto no. Enti nkura o ko school wa o mo mako o mo ntos bibia ye to ne nkran. Eba fa stock fo nkran no mo woni sika na ma wo mo. Na o mo no apem krofo ma matoto ama headmasters. O mo to abiane ne nko. O mo to abiane no so kra kwa abantwa wonka. It's not that problem. President Mama so about between school bia in scan usika obi an sika bebrel e wo beza ho enkwa bi school usika ni wa region wono mapem bro mapem banche mapem mo mapem gari mapem beans mato mo de aye ade a mo de beye. Then apart from that we won kwani bia omo papa ni oma wo fo mu omu ni kura ono no school no yani free man okra ontumi nko because kan sika ode kokora den and when you are you have found fresh prospectus ko for we grab mattress ontumi nya. President Mahama said something special must be done for them, targeted. We see a targeted sankra no we have no special dispensation here ontumi akọ because if you want me to say and kwani be great ni nya admission but because of that prospectus na nyama na bu den ni no in there are hundreds of thousands of in school. This is what President Mahama means when he says I will review free SHS. He's not talking about cancellation. He's talking about improving it. And the evidence is there clearly. Producer, give us that video of John Mahama associations and he outlined his vision, not all, but part of his vision for secondary education.
The NDC policy of infrastructure development will again be pursued vigorously to decongest the large class sizes. Abandoned infrastructure in the basic and senior high schools and TVET schools, including the famous E-blocks, will receive priority attention under a new NDC administration. The need to review and improve upon the free SHS TVET policy is no longer debatable. And Angel just mentioned it. We're happy we're on the same wavelength with regards to that. It is a must that we look at the implementation of free SHS again through stakeholder engagements to address the numerous challenges and strengthen its positives. It is thus not surprising that you have incorporated it into the document that you have presented us, which I call the Teachers Manifesto. We're going to mainstream TVET and STEM into all secondary schools. We don't believe that STEM and TVET should be standalone in special secondary schools. We must mainstream them through all the secondary schools. And so in this regard, we will revamp the science resource centers in order that clusters of schools can use those centers. Luckily for us, the E-blocks have 4 laboratories in every E-block. And those laboratories are going to be used for TVET and STEM education. The imperative of the Free SHS Secretariat being supervised by the Education Directorate is our considered view. The Education Service, which is an implementing agency, has the capacity to implement the Free SHS policy. So we do not agree on a standalone Free SHS Secretariat. We think that it must be integrated into the Education Service as an implementing agency. The NDC will therefore integrate the Free SHS Secretariat into the Education Service Directorate and not have them exist as separate entities. I announced to the CHAS representatives last week that we will decentralize the school feeding program and return the responsibility for feeding the students to the school.
And now, Adansie this is the President Mahama we are talking about, that visionary nation builder. Ono dia say eno yeniye. Obekai, Emra President for 4 years, secondary education 4 years. From 3 years to 4 years. About Wednesday school down in Bakokura. It was Professor Mills and John Mahama that saved the situation by embarking on a rapid infrastructure driver.
and crown more from 3 to from 4 na die wo we didn't get crisis so be double track a free ho obi free SHS ye feeding obi decentralize ya you know me chinye why be that so your friend no ayeboafo and President Mahama will make free SHS better. You know, starting free SHS, I put forward the ball on Abaso. This is it. Mahama's free SHS, good news for Ghanaians. Now we will have a president. And then how can the President Mahama no? About we free SHS no? He started it and I will on Abaso. And through saying NPP for the data Ghana for the no free SHS no to cover 320,488 day students with a plan to include 120,000 borders in 2017. And then on which so it was for me will be in true for true when and then President Mahama Kasa several locations. He is coming to make free SHS better, simple and short. Now you see, I thought we now Kasa say this will NDC for the challenges are more canon. Oh, when you Muslim can, when the emergency is more can, we see a 2 abamamo. So today I want to show you Ghana for NDC for Omakwadare will swim a big cry NPP for almost someone Omaka about the state of Akufo-Addo's free SHS. And then there was here and no better John Mahama and Iswadu so. Let me show you some of them. Notable personalities and institutions who have called with review or improvement of the free SHS policy. Number 1. Where Africa Education Watch, from EduWatch for short. In 2024 year, February 28th, 2024, and Ghana will publish on the report here. If you look at this report, there no more come say because of Chimatoe with free SHS ni mu ene ama secondary education no boy day than when it was even free. This is Africa Education Watch. Almost 194,862 students could not honor their admissions despite free SHS. Omecha, ya form more secondary. Because of a car, I was a wolf in this time of free SHS. EduWatch. And it kind of full story now. They call for reforms in a review. NAGRAT, National Association of Graduate Teachers, National Graduate Teachers Association, NISA. A church for Mama calls you a pony or Muchladia. A church for both NBC forum, NPP forum, other political parties in room. Listen to what they said. NAGRAT calls for review of free SHS policy. 27th February 2024. In the NAGRAT for also say it can free SHS mana. This is NAGRAT. Graduate teachers. Omuna a dog they are the ones speaking. NAGRAT. We are not a church for Samu Ekuku Medoso. You are NAGRAT and you are not Ghana National Association of Teachers. We are not called for dialogue to review free SHS. Dialogue now, President Mahama wants them not called for it. 15th August 2023. NAT. These are teachers. NAT, NAGRAT, African Education Watch. Why is me? Omampenye Kufuado ni Mahama Ken Oforiata and Chair Ekwano, a finance minister. At the time he made this statement, he was a finance minister. The statement was reported by Manjo Online on 29th July 2022. The TPS is saying review of free SHS constantly on the table. Oh, Nebeka say, I will fully be on Musika, no school fees. Now you focus on Musika. Ken Oforiata calling for review. I say review of free SHS. Now buying we at that table so more game. But they come and tell you outside, say, President Mahama say, obey review free SHS, will be trim. But their finance minister says it is on the table, no dream. Oh, we say NPP for seeing Yatrum. So now you two of some fish so ever to for more. He put beer in Yatrum. Hypocrisy na no or can we just a quite difficult rules you are not could or banner for the visa. Or then a dream review of free SHS. Will be Kabia, also be trim. Why are these people like this? Why? You see, Professor Ade, Papa will be time this for number 1. Here lesson not 5. Papa will become be Professor Ade. Gimpa, University here one crank on another rector of Gimpa. Penny pa, a good father appointed. our Ghana Revenue Authority board chairman na say I say free SHS review must be done immediately 1st March 2024 afia I say yen say hey President Mahama obuoni ene watamfo kra yi waye omo say sad you can years ago NPP for that Ghana for so we twem no I was see you Professor there I'm one NPP communicators now because I'm medication chain Professor there obi a wire rector of GIMPA and you don't know another professor sunni Professor Ade we Ade me ADEI former rector of GIMPA we dey need ADDAE former vice chancellor Legon University of Ghana almost Professor Ade Mensah calls for review of free SHS policy. These are the experts, the professors, the academics. And your politics for Mode Kasa, or more can be free say, about Buaya Mufra, about Buaya Mino. Your free SHS is poorly targeted. IMF. We can see Bumi. Bawumia master. We muna Bawumia ko mo so mo raya no. IMF o mo ntia. O mo ba ya mo so the president America no free SHS no. Ye hye yira. E betumi aye adwuma yie na eso mfaso ne anya. This is IMF. Former Minister for Information. Bear in mind, at the time he made this statement, he was the Minister for Information. March 21st, 2022. Could you open Kumasi Namike? A+ best friend. Or say governments to review free SHS. NAPO others. And then say review means cancelling. Na President Mahama so be review free SHS so be criminal. Look at Kodo Open Kumasi. We are graphic. Star FM Online 2022 because they were going to the IMF for help. No economy na grega. And IMF will be so the free SHS no. No be any to say the president America na answer monye. Also we be pa. Oh, and so oba no ma be true actually. And some of you believe them. We dey bomo chichi kakraka. We onye fish, onye pata, bomo chichi. Den chempa downfall. And our free fiance abeka chere say den cheme udu na chinyi ye. Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boatianse na making. I'm paying Professor Ohakoma NPP ni. Chair no Minister for Environment. Muntie no kan 8th April 2024 ya. Was it free SHS? Every sensible person will opt for a review. Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boatianse. Every sensible. Also nyansani bia the free SHS ne kwa only Mahama be ya adwen say yen sachire mu ye na emfo ntoma pa infra na mwa ye mofra ne awofo. I can go on and on and on. We as of from po kebi we my fathers. Our friends in the NPP saying say we must be enemies of progress and they want free SHS cancelled. Heads of Catholic institutions, Roman father for heads of Catholic institutions want review of free SHS fast track. This shows what a visionary leader, what a great thinker John Mahama is. They have not caught it. Now all of them have caught it. They are vindicating him. Bishop Pamabaka, a man I respect and love so much. So review free SHS policy. Pamabaka tells government 14th May 2022. And he said, "Oh, mama, ne kan na musu ntia. Na grata kan teacher fuaka, na ate fuaka. Roma so fuaka. Pamabaka kan, Professor Ade, Professor Steven Ade, everybody vice chancellors obia. This should tell you that what President Mahama has been preaching about free SHS and never go me. And by we copy man, but we lie and they say what we say. Ghana for Mahama Ukraine. That Mahama and the wandering power ban over free SHS ni. It was so weird policy no. Almost so could be. City Newsroom, May 7th, 2024 year. After so could deliver us an UPSC speech. Also, more needs to be done to improve free SHS policy. More needs to be done. This is what we know. Wakwa kopin. They say they are the President Mahama and no the other name. I want to. President Mahama, that was say thank you. You will say, oh, power me pinty. Let me not say it as it is. But say ya. And now you now $1 Panadol. You are not doing anything about you for Yariano. free SHS ne eye but eyare President Mahama or the sun yare no why ye now wo fu nya so
and some there Sammy Gyamfi wa probi edi ego honom ye papa ba chese way back Kwame Nkrumah time nyina no or the yen area honom ekwan ya na Adanko Akufo-Addo ne papa wo mo fa so chese free senior high school ni ade anka wo mo de ba na ba be bo man Ghana nyina no wo mo be yi free honom ene ekwan ya chese atame usawanya ne be bi ko wo mo sha ase na John Dramani Mahama nkasa so wo be ye se wo sisi suku adan se de be ye betumi a free senior high school no mo fra ye gold ni green ne track ne de be de be bia no wo mu nyina nko no wo mu nko hia de nso no wodi wa bi egu ho no ma ba be si na Adanko Akufo-Addo de samre de waka bebre but enne ubi so obia se free senior high school why no de ba ya edi anipa no be bo ne na Adanko Akufo-Addo samu ka se mu kosi suku adan yo samanga se mu kosi suku adan yo masa momo time no mantumi anye mantumi ama na maso entumi ama mahete sa credit ne de NDC ma mo fam hu nrewe mo ba samo be ka se e bia NPP amanyekuo no as wo be so o me Ghana for ya adwin ni di agro na free senior high na free senior high dia e ho no e ya de ameno e be ya adwin ye papa ATP ensima ya kwa kwoti aba for de ka ho
ya Sammy Gyamfi akasa bebre o de ekọ history na ya ye nim history no akire mu pa ye wa ya de ni ameni pa no ai ma de nyina na ya se wa uka free senior high school nim say free senior high school dey no be say cry one because na Adanko Akufo-Addo NPP abai na de bai no sometimes I meet say bia NDC communicator because any the free senior come na mo de bai ya then time no na kai say come sha say na mo hate na mo ya bad say hate no de kwa ma NPP
o ma je o mo samba
ha it na isi wo ye de kra na ye because na Adanko Akufo-Addo no the free senior high school bai no this is not the time because mo na mo de ba mo che kra na masa way na Adanko Akufo-Addo de abegi the person mo kan anya na mo kan ase de mo hu de mo kan like serious and some the bebre now one me esa mo ka dollar then time mo free so na ye say
420
and na ye say 60 no so na faka some na je free senior high school na free senior is one any na Adanko Akufo-Addo free senior high school by Sammy Gyamfi party kwatena se na sabra bi mesro kwase mo ye de kura me de ga chem se tobe kura wo ye kura no mo ba no mo se mo tinkunim kura na esu na mo sade be ko fi Ghana fo se bi twabo mo ti kamene mo kura da ka ba ne sa tobe nka me jai kana na ya se
ka sanye de dem
kame ha me ho pop enti ne be se Sammy Gyamfi so wo pe bi pa ye dia bo NPP aban a enye sa free senior high school ami tie yi minister na Adanko Akufo-Addo e na be gina mpinse so ka sa oba we free senior high school pan so ne 4 years no oba ye magana say ube una nkokro wa ne mrewafo mo so twobose no mo so wo go free senior high school enye fidi agro do 6 March ube no ma sha mrewafo no ma sha uniform actually go nim say free senior high school enye mo na mo de buy say ni kro mo na mo de buy then time this is not the time obekasa ona ade baye and John Mahama ya say then tell man na Adanko Akufo-Addo bekan no osaso ma ye tia say nya de ebetima ye adwuma
okay
and no so ba o ma na ye adwuma wo ka kire say o ba be shemu kina ba mitumi a mitenim say wo ba no ba be gu no o ba ka kire say still was can wo
ane e ka de wo si NPP aburo kan ti wo ba kwa abeka NPP aburo papa nti no mo ka sa mo to aso a ba say ye se be on de yi the parliament house one so chese bill bia na ho no afenyo market ne ayi na na bi mu nyina ba me ankasa me mu no kra no mehu ayi video na eja ayi speaker of parliament kra friend say backbend what ka said they need to toast to it into the majority no etumi ewini a na chese majority kro nipa dodo ebeto aba se free senior high school nka no ebeka ena se minority for ena be nipa antu sa aba ne dia na just free senior high school ni gine mba wona o mo ba say be gina no bebre to dia na free senior high school no metwem nti I don't know why I think say Ghana bibia no ye the politics Ghana amafo education system na mudidi agwa mo tete break in for my
program ya won say NDC abai kra na ye to wo kra na mo be vo my Ghana intro na mo say ba be twa na ya se wa me de manu be si ha what
ATP mada wasi ye papa me fembo say goza ebusi ana mbe ma ye kwan na nsama ye de be so mu nyina no ye de ebeba na ere na ATP ene ye me akasa me nua ba ye friend Shiba ene ane no so afeye papa ene eye na woda Nyankopon e de afe baako aka ne fie ho no da kasafoni ni no we de fie busia ni nyina mama dosi ada ene bra Nesta ye nyina no say happy glorious birthday enko enfama. May God richly bless your new age. Whatever prayers bibi biara da wakoma so wa bosom paye sa no ene de me pa ba nyina no say Nyankopon ebema ni nyina no abem eba be edru birthday mre say ni dia it is a day ya metumi aka say Nyankopon de fe ba ko ka wo fie ho a na de da wa that is a greater things wo hwe ni say beba wa kwemu no na eno a ene beba fight she ba de no ho fe
ya de wo fe
always such a nice baby
kan wo nua be me bia nka oda ho kwana wo ho na ka ja na ka me da no kama ko so ba ye ni wo fe she ne kale kuta no
that is it
shape pa ekuta no we ne ka so ba on na chesi so na ya se ne fe dia go na wo fe awon fe obi wo fa ye kan fo
me ni abade awon fe ni kura no so God bless you amen
na kuma so bia mi service se Nyankopon aye
edi amano
baby odi ni ndan be sibia no enye nhira amfa mano ene busiafo nyina happy blessed
mama dosia ane akwaya birthday dia mechie di se party kakra bia be koso wafie na ya sewa ya dia meye ni 10 neja masori free fidie manum se aba be ka busua ni nyina ho ehwenye kwankento Germany ton intimi free hanu ma me ba Germany ane nde ya me be ka busua
mami mbisa wo Germany so betena plan so ana so be yede
oh my Jimmy ticket ni bibia
ana won country me
me abedi ni birthday sana me to me tete amene o se me na me wo Harry manager me ko join ebusua no na we celebrate no
o de o be ni fia for ye pe from Denisi
eba
imenya ye jollof na
matia mo kama ntumu
no jollof from
ye me for flight ne eba me ready infra me mutu na mato na ja with me aso she my baby girl may God richly bless your new age said ye di kan ye no bibi biara wo bo ho paya chebia no ene dey no Nyankopon ema no embremu efama FCM number is 0557036109 the apostle wo potemu bia abeso de bedai me say ye video audio pictures na ade nyina no mesha so de be send me WhatsApp woni jijumede ho beso ya se yembo ade a woto ho de roso mfama wa 0550623377 and also 0557036109 sorry who ye program bia who ye bia no obasi ye ba ne ye betwa program no edema kama dia asadre mekanfo Kumasi online TV for the amount say ye engagement wedding sorry amuye program conferences ne ade nyina no de hia so be friend no 0550623377 now ne atwetwe nkomo 16 regions be bia no ye beba ne aba ye de kama ede amo me pa cho wuto paint ope baby ababa be to paint de akwa wo paint a wo ton ne ho nancy so ye paint out the paint ko farm afo da wa se masa paint fun be na wo de fire da hu paint de enye fe me kan for American paint original paint de ama wo ye paint out to nsa frɛ ye pusu ya ho ma ne keke na ye fa bi mepie mu wa kache ko fa dan no ho national contract ahodo a obenya me ba cho ye door to door delivery kale biye no hono ma ye ni bi kale bia ye obi ya so ye obasi ye bo ahyepe kazi fro obi memu bepie Ghana ye ni nyina bi hanum say me ba cho ye sure kwan ye Kumasi Meduma market ye ni ko waf mo no na di hwe ni wo my Ghana friend was 0244907376 o abroche ni importe mu nso dia na che United States na ma na da honum no wa frɛ ede amame abrante pakojo ma no enetena MC honum ede mame saso na Eric Junior edit video we mame executive producer Mr. Daniel Yabua won so awoje brehwe dwumedie na ndede no Yakopo ehyamu ina ye papa mo form agent for comment section as mo share video we so na wa wonya subscribe so me share ye papa so be subscribe ede amame me so amede dwumedie be so me dia mete so ane na ya se wa me ni ha na ATP ene ye din semi by dia beto phone bia no na ya se wa me sa ba betena fidie ma no se nwumbe na me de hu sensem nyina no aba be so mo till dead stay safe ye be san so edi hia
Amafwe Kumasi Online TV Production yaba ne de ne yaba ye de equipment ekukudam ana ye de aba se eye camera de enem wim de nam fom de enem ensuom ni nyina ye wo bi e wo honom a TV production yabo a huye pa se wo ye dwumadie bi ete se wedding eye engagement and sorry ana schools se wo ye seminar bi na pese betwa ko all the social media networks no so e de amaw ye ni ntotonsa na fre eye Kumasi Online TV Production for na yamra na ye dwumadie ne fama kama fe a ebo no eda from pa the production so the sound quality video quality ni nyina e wo soro wo pese wo hu ba bia wa ye wo Kumasi tia media opposite one ma ana se to nsa ne frɛ wa homa trufo so 0550623377 Kumasi Online TV Production ye demufua e wo Kumasi kodua mu.